Good afternoon, everyone. I welcome you all to my technical seminar on topic fake news detection using machine learning. I am Rohit NK from batch B21. Today I am going to explain a technical seminar topic based on fake news detection using machine learning under the guidance of Professor Kavipriya ML. Now let us see the contents of the project. The contents include introduction, methodology, system architecture, applications, case study, future reference. Now, let us see the introduction. In a modern era where the internet availability is spreading rapidly, everyone relies on the various online resources for news, along with the increase in the use of social media platforms like Facebook, Insta, Twitter, etc. News spreads rapidly among the millions of users within a very short span of time. But do we trust all the news from we hear social media? Not always, right? But some news may be so convincing that we trust and believe them so easily. This misinformation, which in turn spreads through word of mouth and traditional media platforms, and more recently through digital platforms, which in turn spreads news rapid easily. In order to prevent the spread of fake news detection, we need to have some mechanism to detect the fake news. Hence, fake news detection is a reliable model that can classify the given news as either true or false. Now, let us see the literature survey. Now let us see the literature survey. The base paper for the fake news detection using machine learning is identification of the fake news using machine learning. The author is Rahul R. Mandikal, published year is 2020. In this paper, the fake news detection is mainly a classification problem. And the TF-IDF is used to vectorize the data. The naive bias and passive aggressive classifiers are mainly used in this paper. The TF-ID stands for term frequency inverse document frequency, where the value increases proportionally to the number of times a word appears in the corpus. While this vectorization is effective in its bit to convert to numbers, the semantic meaning of the word is lost. The vectorized dataset was then fed into the models based on naive bias classifier and passive aggressive classifiers. Multinomial classifier and passive aggressive classifiers, multinomial NB was chosen over the other variants in this paper. Naive Bayes finds the probability of an event occurring event in the probability of another event already occurred. It predicts the relationship probabilities for each class, such as probability that a given record or data point belongs to a particular class. Naive Bayes classifier assumes that all the features are unrelated to each other. The presence of or absence of feature does not influence any on the other features. Um, The next paper is Smart System for Fake News Detection Using the Machine Learning Algorithms. The author is Anjali Jain, published in the year 2019. Because of the multinomial nature of the fake news, this paper proposed a strategy that is mix of naive bias and support vector machine semantic investigations. Mainly, there are three modules proposed in this paper. That is aggregator, the news authenticator, and the news suggestion or a recommendation system. These three modules are mainly proposed in this literature survey paper. Uh, Now let us see the second paper. The third paper is fake news detection in social networks using the machine learning and deep learning performance evaluation author. It's by published in the year 2019. This paper lays a foundation for selecting a machine learning for or deep learning method for problem solving regarding the balance between the accuracy and the lightweight loss. In this paper, they have used mainly naive Bayes and also the hybrid method using the CNN and RNN, and also they have made comparison between the ML and the deep learning model learning algorithms. For the fourth paper is fake news detection using machine learning algorithms by Uma Sharma, published in the year 2020. In this paper, they have used four. Now let us see the system architecture. First, we will collect the data set from the Kaggle and the various other sources. Then we will split the data into the test and train data sets. Then we will do the pre-processing on the acquired data set. Then feature extraction is used to extract the useful features. And also we will train the classifier using the one of the classification model. Then the user gives inputs. Then We will the classification model predicts whether the truth probability, whether it is true or false, based on the classification trained model. Now let us see the methodology. The first part in methodology is extracting the data sets. Data, we will extract the data using the from various other sources using the web scraping and other methods. We will retrieve the methods from the news data sets. Then we will store the data in the database. Then we will process the news which is stored in the database. Then we will get the news data set from the after processing the pre-processing and all other techniques. We will get the news to the data set to the model. Then we will extract the useful features, extract the useful features, that is by using count vectorizer and TF-ID vectorizer. The TF-ID vectorizer and count vectorizer both are methods for converting the text data into vectors, as model can process only a numerical data. In count vectorizer, we will only count the number of times a word appears in the document, which results in biasing in favor most frequent words. This ends up ignoring rare words, which could have helped in using processing our data more efficiently. In TF-IDF vectorizer, we consider overall document weightage of a word. It helps use in dealing with the most frequent words. Using it, we can penalize them. In text preprocess, we are cleaning our text by stemming, lemonization, remove stopwords, remove special symbols and numbers, etc. After cleaning the data, we have to feed this text data into the vectorizer, which will convert this text data into the numerical features. As a part of the preprocessing, we will do the lemonization, stopwords, and split. Lemonization converts the words or tokens into base forms. Stop words that occur too frequently and not considered informative. Splitting the data is the most essential step in a machine learning. We can train our model on the train and test our data on the testing set. We'll split our data in train and test using the train splits method function using the scikit-learn. After extracting the features and pre-processing, we will fed our useful data into the classification algorithm, that is naive Bayes and any other classification algorithms. Then we will train the model based on training data set. Then the model is ready to deploy. Then the user gives the input. Then the model predicts based on the pre-trained render, then it will give the result. Now let us see the naive Bayes algorithm. Naive Bayes is a classification technique based on Bayes theorem with an assumption of independence among the predictors. Naive Bayes classifier assumes that presence of a particular feature in a class is unrelated to the any other feature. Whether these features dependent on each other, they contribute independently to the probability of a class. Given a hypothesis H and evidence E, Bayes' theorem states that the relationship between the probability of a hypothesis before getting the evidence P of H and probability of a hypothesis after getting the evidence P of H of E is given by P of H of slash E is equal to P of E of slash H into probability of hypothesis given by probability of E. Now let us see the result comparison. The result comparison as compared between the three algorithms: logistic regression, random forest, and the combination of naive Bayes passive aggressive classifier. We can see the precision, recall, and F1 score accuracy. From these three algorithms, the overall naive Bayes along with a passive aggressive classifier has showed better accuracy about 80% as compared to other random forest and logistic regressions. From this, we conclude that the naive Bayes and passive aggressive classifiers has better performance. Now, let us see the case study on fake news detection. Hackers target Indian users with a fake COVID-19 vaccine registration message. Hackers first send a usage message SMS with an register for COVID vaccine and then register with COVID app. Once the user downloads the app with a link provided in the message, if request permission access, then they will get into the device. The another fake news spread is fake news detection. That is no COVID-19 vaccine appointment via Telegram Center. The false claim asserted that vaccine appointments can now be booked via the Telegram app and mentioned a number that can be used for booking the slot. These are the fake news that have spread through the online media platforms. The case study like this, the applications include detecting the corrupt information, avoiding spams. It will be make sure that no citizen follows fake news. It will help in avoiding the conflicts. It also avoids the riots. These are the advantages of the fake news detection. That means it will avoiding the riot means by preventing the fake news, it will detect. The advantages and disadvantages means the advantages low cost. The fake news detection is low cost to build and it can easy to access. More accurate detection of fake news can be possible. The disadvantages include requires more human involvement, has more data sets to be trained. The pre-processing and feature extraction steps also include human involvement. From these, the disadvantages, main reason is human involvement from the fake news. The conclusion: the usage of the machine learning in identification of a fake news is still in infancy. Every model built or system proposed is one step closer to a fake news or news free from the internet. In the future, we can use enhance to a certain level. We can use hybrid methods such as CNN and also methods. The future works. In the future, we can use the CNN and RNN with a hybrid using the machine learning algorithms. And also we can increase the accuracy of the model with a best accuracy using the another models. The references include these are the references that I have referred per paper. Thank you.